Welcome to SME, the all-in-one business management tool for small businesses. In this tutorial, we'll guide you through the process of creating a billable expense on your SME account. Imagine you are a freelance web developer, and you have been working on a client's website project. During the development process, you needed to purchase a premium plugin for the website's functionality. The cost of the plugin is 5,000 naira. Since this expense is directly related to the client's project, you want to bill the client for this expense along with your development fees. Let's get started. Open your web browser and go to app.sme.io. Click on the Login button to log into your account using your registered email address and password. Once you are logged in, locate and click on the Expenses option in the sidebar menu. In the Expenses section, you will find a table displaying the history of previous expenses, including their status. To create a new expense, click on the New Expense button. An overlay pops up asking you to select how you want to create an expense. Select Manually Create an Expense to get started. This takes you directly to the Create Expense page, which is divided into 3 simple steps. The first field you'll see is for the expense title. Enter a suitable title for your expense. Fill in the expense date by clicking on the drop-downs and selecting the date from the calendar. The reference ID is optional, so you can skip it. Click on the category field and choose a category that matches your expense. Enter the first 2 letters of the vendor's name to search for the vendor in the system. Select the correct vendor from the drop-down list. If the vendor is not in the list, click on Add New Vendor button from the drop-down to add them. A form will appear on the side allowing you to add the vendor's name, phone number. Every other field is optional and you can choose to skip them. Fill in the required information and scroll to the bottom. Click on Add Vendor to save the vendor's details. Click on the Payment Method field to select the mode you used for expense payment. The currency is fixed so you can skip that. Click on the Next button to go to the Items section. In the Items section of the expense, fill in the item name, price and quantity in the respective field. Click on the Next button to add additional information. Toggle on the Billable Expense button. Enter the first 2 letters of the customer's name, and select the correct customer from the drop-down list. Click on the Save button to generate the expense. Congratulations! You've successfully created an expense on your SME account. You also get to see a percentage of your budget expense that has been spent. To view your expense, just click on the View Expense button on the Congratulations page. Please note that SME has also generated an invoice for this transaction for your customer. To view this invoice, go to the Invoices section and click on the invoice ID to view it. If you have any questions or need further assistance, our support team is ready to help you. Enjoy using SME.